to serve.
New ball, game
Here we go.
Time in 0-0-2. Point.
Saw some right there, a little miscommunication with the movement there. Tellez almost stepping on Humberg just a little bit. Look for them to clean that up.
1-0-2. Point.
It's a deadly cut there from Humberg when she returns on the forehand and backhand side, a very
2-0-2.
heavy slice. Jack Sock has seen that in his life a time or two.
Point.
Second unforced error early from Tellez.
3-0-2. Point.
A little unlucky there.
Good start here by Kawamoto and Sock, but again, it's just the misses right now on the side of Tellez and Humberg. They clean those up. This is not going to be as significant of a lead here.
I think it'll iron itself out.
Ball here, went under the bleachers, can't get that one. Tournament update here. We have Mary Brasha and Jaume Martinez-Vick. They defeat Elise Jones and Colin Johns in 3 to continue on. In my opinion, that one could have gone either way as well.
Beautiful setup with the lob from Jackie Kawamoto. She's one of the best at it.
5-0-2.
Little net love. We've seen a couple on that side there. I think it's good to take a timeout here. 6-0. Big City. We have Jack Sock and Jackie Kawamoto against Murray Humberg and Pablo Tellez with a 6-0 lead here in game 1.
And another miss off of the Humberg paddle this time. Not okay, but there's plenty to do. You can make this match long, go for those, you know, game 3s, right? Ooh. An unfortunate call, push off from the kitchen. And we're going to get a challenge. I love when these are challenged, not for the, you know, the confrontation, but we get to take a look. You know what I mean? I want to see what Don saw, and as always, it's important to get the call right.
It is, yes, Don Stanley. He's looking, looking at the push off there and a clear push off. So you have to reestablish both feet outside of the kitchen line in order for it to be a clean shot there.
So we're going to take a look here. So currently, that's where his foot is planted. However, it does appear here that he did leave from the kitchen line. So that is essentially the equivalent of taking a volley from the kitchen line, which is, of course, against the rules. So gotta watch out for that.
You have to. I did see Leah Jansen. She posted on Instagram, and she said that is one rule she would like changed. If they had a question saying, if you could change any rule in pickleball, what's one that you would like to X on out of there? And she said the push off from the kitchen line. She said it's just a natural movement, especially coming from tennis, that you want to push off and head back. She's like, that's one I think is a little unnecessary, but it's part of the game right now.
The referee's fault call stands. Challenge is lost and timeout is lost.
I think if anybody wanted to consider the path of adjusting that rule, essentially you would be, you know, messing with the foundation of what the kitchen rule is. So I think that would be probably a takeaway from the game, if anything, from a reasoning standpoint, because it's a fluid movement that is adapted from tennis. It's not necessarily enough of a reason to change such a foundational rule of, you know, taking a volley from leaving from the kitchen line. And there's also potential other repercussions that it could amount from that rule change. So I would be on a different boat if we were in the voting booth for that.
Second serve.
Good cleanup there from Jack Sock, and Humberg and Tellez not able to get a point on the board
0-8.
yet.
Not out.
Clean hold there.
8-0-1.
Team Jack is Team Selkirk right now. And the slice prevails from Mari Humberg.
Second serve.
Such a great cross-court
8-0-2.
rotation she's able to get. That's what I was, there it is again. That's what I was referring to as part of her games being one of the best in the game. Ooh,
Point.
Tellez takes 0 steps. Tough ball to handle from Jack Sock.
9-0 lead here.
9-0-2.
There's the footwork from Tellez, but Jack Sock closes all too well.
Game point.
He's been doing it well all match long so far here in game one, giving them, let's say, a
10-0-2.
pickle game, maybe? 10-0 here.
Oh.
Not out.
Cameron, if you're out here, you got to play the mini game, right? You got to deny the shutout, right? So get that point. Start somewhere. Get this point.
Second serve.
If anything, it's more just maybe changing your mindset for game two. It's to not go into game two with a 0.
0-2.
Even a 1 is better than that.
Point.
They do. They got a point on the board here.
Not out. Game point. 10-1-1. Second serve. Game point. Hit 1-2. Not out.
This is there from Jackie Kawamoto, but no worries.
1-10-1.
10-1.
Second serve.
They don't have that feel, that touch just yet. Hopefully they can find it
1-10-2.
before the match ends.
Point.
Jack Sock looking over at that sideline, seeing, was that in?
2-10-2. Point. Three 10-2.
3 points on the board.
Flat out. Game point.
Good take there from Jack Sock to close that out.
10-3-1.
Oh.
Point game, switch in.
And they do take game one, 11-3. Jackie Kawamoto, Jack Sock playing clean pickleball, but I don't think game two is gonna look quite like this, Rob.
I think we could get a different look. Just one last piece of information on the way out. Mari Humberg with that slice return to Jackie. Seems like she's restricting her on her third. See if that's a piece of information they can use to combat the
Star Olympic medalist, now professional pickleball player, and doing well. He's already a big name here in the professional pickleball sport. Teaming up alongside Jackie Kawamoto. Here on Humana Championship Court at the Picklr Utah Open. Cameron Blackwood, Rob Cassidy here in game 2 after a convincing win of 11-3, but a lot of misses on the side of Tellez and Humberg. Looking for game 2 to be a little closer.
Wow, curvy return from Mari Humberg. How about the flight path of that one? Don't see that type of stuff too often.
Point.
There's the Tellez we know and love.
They're first on the board here. We thought there was going to be a pickle in game 1. If you're just now joining us, Kawamoto and Sock were up 10-0 in game 1.
One, 0-2. Did not hit the bar. Did not hit the bar.
Asking for a replay there, but if it does not hit the bar on the way back and watch the ball bounce down, hits the net, that stands. If it were to hit the bar, it's a replay.
Two, 0-2.
Oh my goodness.
Point.
Takes it to Jack. Oh my goodness, again. Beautiful point. The Tellez takeover prevails.
I mean, the net cord's on, dropping up at the kitchen.
Ooh, tight.
Wow, what a great point here. Now this is what I was expecting when I saw this matchup here. Game 1 was not indicative of how good these players can be, especially on the side of Humberg and Tellez.
Early in game 2, but it's already a better energy from Tellez and Humberg.
Second serve.
These guys are on the same side of the bracket as the Riley Newman, Callie Smith
0-3-2.
duo that we mentioned earlier. I wonder if this one could potentially play them. Level of dinking has upped.
Not out.
Pressurized dinking. Very good from both sides. Humberg is going to take that one.
3-0-1. Second serve.
Ben John's not in attendance here in Salt Lake City, but we do have the epic team, the epic pickleball team of Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright in this bracket this weekend. So looking forward to that today as well.
Always love watching them.
Defeating Tyler Loon, Caitlin Christian in an early round, 11-4, 12-10 in game 2.
0-3-1. Point.
Missing there on the baseline. Kawamoto doing such a great job of picking up those deep slices with heavy spin from Humberg to drop in the kitchen.
Point.
We actually have a crazy Utah match coming up today.
Tell us.
Chuck Taylor, Zoe Wong pairing up. Chuck Taylor, of course, a Utah legend. Going to take on
there by Jackie Kawamoto.
Going to take on Callie Smith. Riley Newman, Utah versus Utah early. It's going to be a good one. I hope we get to catch it. Of course, there's some live streams on the YouTube channel of the matches going all around us. A lot of great matches here in Utah.
Point timeout receivers, 4-3-1.
We're going to get our first timeout here in game 2.
Good timeout there.
Today, I would have loved to see that combo player, and Leah Jansen will play winner of this match with Hayden Patrick.
Love that matchup. Good partnership. Jackie Kawamoto really just taking her time. We talked about that in the earlier match. Don't rush to lose the point there, but just taking her time, moving in, resetting into the kitchen, and finally was able to get on offense.
Point. 6-3-1. Second serve.
A lot of drives there from Jack Sock. Does not want to drop any.
Pardon me, Leah Jansen and Hayden Patriquin are way on the other side of the bracket. They're lined up to play against Anderson Scarpa, Kate Fahey. Instant classic in the making.
Side out.
Classic Tellez forehand down the middle.
It's hard to read with that lefty side.
Yeah, he's got some unique shots just to him, and they are certainly tough.
Second serve.
He just can't seem to clean up those misses, and it's just,
3-6-2.
you can tell the frustration there with Humberg.
Point.
Be interesting to see how this one plays out. Down 3, ball in hand. Down 2, ball in hand. I got to minimize my unforced error. High mobility dinking here. Tellez comes out on top.
Yeah, when they can settle into those dinking rallies there and really find the slice and find the spin, they seem to be coming out on top, but it's far and few between.
Point.
I saw the opening there as well, just a little too much on the paddle of Kawamoto.
Great get from Humberg, making that impossible ball possible.
6-6-2.
Go, finally taking the lead after being down 3-6 after that timeout. It looked like maybe the timeout didn't go as well. That score line here. Cassidy with the prize at 8-8 scoreline. Send him a DM.
You got to send the message 8-8. Kawamoto finds the court.
That's a clean pull there. And like you were talking about in the first match, it's really just taking inventory too. Like, okay, I went for that other one. It was a little long. Let me take a little bit off of it, and was able to place that one inside the baseline.
Those brushes are good. Yeah, the Tellez forehand is so awesome. Sock to the sideline. No Ernie yet. There it is!
Second serve.
Ooh, great eye by you.
Great eye by Tellez. Let's go. That was a cobra of a shot. Perfect execution on that Ernie. Nothing forced. Drive halted to the neutral.
Good get by Humberg.
Work their way back in. Kawamoto, the architect on that last point. One of the best utilizers of the lob that we have right now. She is a good role model for the lob game for the viewers at home. Tellez with the drop.
No.
Ooh.
Shut out.
I mean, how people slide on a hard court is just incredible to me.
Yeah.
I would snap my ankle in 3 pieces.
Yeah. It's a skill harnessed during the tennis years, right? Those long. Oh no.
Point.
Huge tennis courts.
Well, if I hit you, it's my point. So.
What are I mean, I've been playing pickleball so long. What are the dimensions of a tennis court? Is it like half mile by
8-7-1.
By quarter of a mile?
quarter mile?
Yeah.
Half mile, quarter mile? It's a big court.
A little bigger in this one.
Half mile by quarter mile court. It's crazy.
Quote us. Good cleanup there by Tellez. Now they're starting to get in the groove here. Some more confidence on their side, but I still don't feel like it's complete game just yet on their side, but I think they're finding good moments and they're stacking them together nicely.
Oof. And this streak from Tellez and Humberg has denied the viewers at home the opportunity to win that paddle in our so.
Yeah, reverse rolls. There is a game point here on the side of Tellez and Humberg, finding their rhythm, getting those unforced. Seeing if they can't take us to a game 3 here in the round of 32.
Ooh. All right, they have that second serve. They can do it here.
Always nice to have a little cushion.
And a heck of a timeout to keep them in this game, hunting for this match themselves. Jack Sock here to serve. And there we finally see some vocalization of the energy from Tellez, which is exactly what they need. Oh, Kawamoto with the bold attack.
She's been my key player in this matchup with all the slices that she's having to get back into the kitchen and then turning defense into offense in one stroke.
Ernie Tellez converts. Another game point here for them now.
And they do it. Tie it up 1-1. We're headed to a game 3. Tellez and Humberg are able to clean up from game 1, get some unforced errors out of here, and we're headed to a game 3. Rob.
Yeah, excited for this one. I was not done watching these two teams do battle. So we got a nice little game 3 on our hands here, and it's up for grabs. Two fantastic teams that are looking to make a tear in this fantastic bracket here in Salt Lake City.
You guys don't want to go anywhere. We might have another giveaway here by Mr. Rob Cassidy.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
Sock, Team Jack, Team Selkirk.
That's right.
Taking that first game 11-3 pretty handedly, but errors cleaned up on the side of Tellez and Humberg. Let's see what game 3 brings us. Cameron Blackwood, Rob Cassidy here on Humana Championship Court at the Salt Palace Convention Center.
0-0-1. Point.
Just taking a look at the bracket here. Vivian David playing with Yates Johnson this weekend, defeating Darian Young, or DJ Young as we know him well, and Judith Castillo. It's a huge win for them.
Oh! And she gets it back.
Oh, and the patient follow-up from Tellez, gonna put it to work. Sock looking to strike the ATP. Oh my God! Double Ernie in the face. Sock checking on the technicalities of it. Ernie 1, Ernie 2. That's the stuff that highlight reels are made of right there. Jack Sock's going to contest something about the cleanliness of those two of those two Ernies. But from this distance, they looked pretty darn clean. Potential things he might be bringing up is, you know, where he made contact with the ball. Tellez does have to wait till that ball crosses the plane of the net.
It looked like it did, but
his side of the court.
we can get a replay and see, but his feet looked clean.
We can see the challenge, but
Take off
boom,
clean,
number
landing
one.
clean.
Looks good to me, you guys. That was so good.
Continuing on, guess it was. So, good momentum point right there.
Wow.
Now this is a game 3.
And the around the post defend from Pablo Tellez. He was heating up. He is now on fire. Lofty third into
Turn, and I think that will do well if they stay with it.
Oh yeah.
Second serve.
There's that unreturnable overhead that you mentioned earlier, Cameron.
Money on Jack Sock all day.
4-0-2.
And JW Johnson, I'll put him in that category too.
Point.
There's the flick. She's been looking for it all match long, and you know what? If it only comes out in game 3, well,
5-0-2.
happy to have it then.
Right. Slicey drop. Oh.
Side out.
Good hold. Jackie wasn't even able to get to the kitchen on that point. All right.
0-5-1.
Going to be crucial to put some points on the board before the end change at 6. Off the bounce. Runs around it for the forehand.
Yeah, I love that pattern right here.
Oh, wow.
Second serve.
Mari Humberg is a great accent to the lefty, Pablo Tellez. That's the type of team that I would follow around. I would be interested in seeing all of their matches unfold today.
A recall. 0-5-2. Side out.
Not what the doctor ordered.
No, no, I don't think he's happy about that one.
Not
5-0-1.
where I parked my car.
No. So much different spin in this matchup here. Top spin, slice. I mean, it's just, that's why there's so many let cords. They're playing so much almost in the kitchen, essentially.
Slice drop is so good. Not over yet. Missed.
Point.
Great scrap from Tellez to reach that
Come out,
6.
switch ends.
Held to 0 on the side switch.
I was proven wrong. Great gets there by Pablo Tellez. Mario Humberg up 6-0 here in game 3 to Jack Sock and Jackie Kawamoto. Tellez to serve.
Side out.
I like that initiate from Jack, just give him some different looks, you know. You can't get tight. You don't want to get into this passive dinking rally.
0-6-1. Point.
There it is. The adjustment of, you know what? How about I go ahead and take what's mine and win this cross-court battle with Mari. I think he's more than up for it here. It's a good idea. It's a good decision. It's a good pattern for them with his intention of winning it on that pattern. Humberg fires back. Tellez gets his touches. Back to the cross court. Boom.
Point.
Fires on his terms, Jack Sock. Team Jack finds a pattern that's got a lot of potential.
2-6-1.
And they know how game one went. They can create a lot of, unforced errors on the side of Tellez and Humberg.
Yeah, game
Second
one,
serve.
Team Tellez Humberg were sleepwalking, and I do not see that team anymore.
No. Even those misses, I'm not concerned at all from Tellez right now.
2-6-2. Point. Time in. 4-6-2.
Got ourselves a ball game here. Ooh, into
Point.
an unforced off the timeout. No need for that.
5-6-2.
Another big forehand.
Point.
And we are tied at 6-6 here in game 3.
This is like what we mentioned. Tellez, Humberg. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
6-6-2.
Over the course of this game 3, Jack Sock, Jackie Kawamoto making a case.
Still like that
6-6-1.
going for the serve, even though he missed it. Setting up a great third shot for both of them.
Point.
Huge. Energy and focus.
7-6-1.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes, huh?
Simple.
Second serve.
Perfect example of playing off of your opponent's paddle to set yourself up.
7-6-2.
Jack Sock. Jack Sock, everybody.
Side out.
She's just not been able, Mari Humberg, to find that consistently throughout this match here. There's moments of greatness, and then the rest are just
6-7-1.
dumping in the net. And when we know she can do it consistently, it's just not there right now during this match.
Second serve. 6-7-2. Side out.
The end game of game 3.
7-6-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
ill-advised cross-court attack into the jaws of Jack Sock. Take a look here. Not a bad flick, but plenty of time for Sock to do whatever he wanted with that ball.
Side out.
Very, very close.
Time in.
That timeout,
8-6-2.
also get a point, 8-6.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No replay. Yep.
No. Oh, he does his foot fault cadence. But yeah, calling it as quick as he can. It's going to be a replay off the bar. Never seen someone so excited for a bar call.
8-6-2.
Ball strikes the equipment of the net and calls for a replay.
Good pickup.
Side out.
Good counter there by Humberg for that first hit from Kawamoto there. Good side out.
Sock coming out on top on the hands exchange.
Second serve.
Just want every-
Can't believe it.
6-8-2.
Easy little drop in the kitchen. In the net.
Side out.
Great hold.
Tellez, Humberg, much more energetic.
8-6-1. Point.
Another missed serve return from Jackie.
I saw it out. Yes, ma'am.
The righty Kawamoto
9-6-1.
great. Shout out to Matthew Kawamoto in Canada. Another Kawamoto family in the mix. Great pickleball families.
Point. Match point.
Off the body into a match point scenario.
Yeah, but it almost looked like he was maybe trying to do a lob or pull it a little high. Not sure what that shot was there from Sock, but here we have match point.
Second serve, match point. Ten 6-2.
Highest third, but it works.
And they take it. Mari Humberg, Pablo Tellez take it in 3 after being down 0-10 in the first game, able to battle back against Jack Sock and Jackie Kawamoto.
It's a huge win early in this bracket. It would have been a huge win for either team. Humberg, Tellez are going to move on in good fashion.
Yeah, good 8-3 game thriller. Mari Humberg, Pablo Tellez taking out Jackie Kawamoto and Jack Sock with 11-6 in the third game. We're gonna go to them. Mari, I'm gonna start with you. You guys almost get pickled in the first game, being down 0-10, able to get some points on the board before heading into game 2. But what was the discussion you and Pablo had before coming out in game 2?
Well, this is our first time playing together, so I think we're kind of feeling each other out and trying to figure out the energy and what we need to do. We started off very poorly, and they started off very hot. So I just told them, let's try to get a couple of points on the board so we can get some good energy into game 2, and that's exactly what happened.
Pablo, Tellez, you guys are looking good out there, loving this partnership. Do you guys have more down the road? How are you guys feeling looking towards that championship Sunday?
Feeling great, honestly. I gotta give props to Mary. He really brought my energy up. I was a little down in that first set. That was all on me, and she didn't back away. She was still positive, and we were able to turn it around. So we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, and going off of that, just it creates so much confidence here when you guys are down to battle back. And what's going to be the discussion you guys have after this? Are you going to have a next game plan to go back in and regroup?
Yeah, I think we need to see who we play next, and we'll talk about strategy. But it's tricky. Playing with a lefty partner, mix becomes a little bit different because the girl is typically in front of the other girl. So strategy is a little bit different for us. But yeah, we'll go discuss after this.
Well, congratulations. You guys looked unstoppable there at the end of game 3, finishing out 11-6 against Jack Sock and Jackie Kawamoto. Congratulations, and good luck moving on in the draw. And we're going to move right along here on Humana Championship Court. We have Rachel Rohrbacher and Fed Staksrud going up against Megan Dazan and Andre Descu right after this. The Picklr Utah Open.